Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 episode 19, and lots still left to do. Let's unpause the game here. We've already built so much. We're making tons of money. It's coming in faster now than we can spend it for the most part, and we're really just shooting now for that plus $10,000 a month in ride tickets. So the park is looking pretty well, actually. I'm very happy with it. Making lots of money. Lots of people are riding this ride again, which is good because I was worried about that ride for a bit. Making lots of money between these two rides and even this ride over here, which has an extremely long queue line, but that's okay. I think the reason that this queue line is staying somewhat empty is because these actually seat. Look at how many people these seat. These seat a lot of people, so fly through a ton of people, which is good though because every single time this thing pulls people in, it's pulling in some massive amount of money. Oh, yeah, so we're sitting at, what, above 4,000 for that one? I think the month of April we'll probably make above 4,000. I'm almost sure we will. The next ride I wanted to do, I was really thinking, oh, I like the water coaster. Oh, the water coaster would be so cool. But that's literally got to almost be built over water. So I would have to put it, like, over here. Even then, it doesn't really fit well. This would be the best spot for it. Maybe not. This would have been a good spot for it. It does somewhat fit there, but it's a pricey squeeze, and it doesn't really go over the water. It doesn't have to be over the water, but it just looks weird the way those fences sit. Alright, well, either way, I'm just waiting to see how much money we're actually making in ride tickets this month. Well, as I'm kind of taking a peek at potential future rides to build. I think another coaster is going to be in store, probably over here. But if I'm going to put a coaster there, I should put something there that's not a coaster that people can ride. Except there really isn't anything that I haven't already used. What kind of coasters are we looking at? What's a really good one? What's like a really good coaster? The Twister roller coaster. Yeah. There's some pretty awesome ones here. We're looking at some expensive coasters though. I would love to get one of these coasters built, one of the like $10,000 ones. I'd love to get one of the $24,000 ones, but that is just a lot of money that I don't think I'm going to be making. I can fast speed everything. I am making a lot of money. So I guess it's not like I can't build those coasters. It's just that, do I want to sit around and wait for that kind of money to do it? And $24,000 is a lot of money. Making above 4,000 now, so 6,000 more until we hit our goal. I do like the Virginia Reel. That is a very cool roller coaster. I do got the excitement intensity rating and stuff right there. I do know that that's there. It's just that I sometimes don't look at it before I build the roller coaster, and then I just run a test real quick to get a real idea for what it's like. Since those are approximates. They're fairly cheap, too. I actually really like this one. Oh, and it fits almost anywhere. Wow, where could I put it? Is there anywhere here that it'll fit? Maybe inside this part of the park? That would be nice. Nah, this is all way too packed. Oh, it would fit. Surprisingly, right here. But why would I want to do that? I wouldn't mind trying to get it to fit here. It actually would fit if that ride wasn't in the way. That ride that's not really doing anything. There's not even anybody in line for it. We're going to demolish that ride. I've got some better plans for the future. They don't involve that ride. Oh, delete the wrong fence there. I'll put that ride back up. I'm just not going to have it here. I'm going to have it in a different part of the park. I'm going to kind of sort this mess out up front. In an attempt to draw guests to some of these rides up here, I'm going to put some more exciting rides here and get rid of some rides that are not as exciting and scatter them to some different parts of the park. Because I think this is a really good idea to have this one here. Now, unfortunately, I can't do it there because the path is in the way. I can do it here, but I don't know. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. It's actually not bad at all. Let's deal with the paint scheme first. Alright. Okay, the exit's already in a perfectly fine spot, so I'm going to keep that there. As for the entrance, I want it to come here actually, so I'm gonna have to, I need to make it so it can actually hold a lot of people. So what it'll have to do is go like this. I'd really rather it fill that last spot there. There's only one way I know how I can do that, and that's going like that real quick. And then rebuilding it like that. That works. Alright, I don't remember the excitement rating again. I'm not going to go back and check. I'm just going to run a test real quick and we'll get the excitement rating. Looking at $2 though. I'm sure it's going to make a lot more money than that. Yeah, look at that. Come on, who wouldn't want to ride that? Hell, I'd ride that. That'd be so much fun. Alright. 5.52, 5.24. I easily think I can nab. I'm going to go for $4. Let's open it up to the general public. Let's see if people will ride that for $4. You know what? $4 is a little steep. Let's lower it down to $3.50. There we go. Yeah, lots of people getting a ride for that. These actually go pretty quickly, and they hold a lot of guests. Or, well, not a whole lot, but 4. But there's a lot of them, and they fly through pretty quickly. So I imagine guests are going to fly through this ride like it's nothing, which is what I need. Making me more and more money. Now, I did destroy those rings, the space rings, and so I would like to find a new place to put those, preferably a place where there's a lot of traffic. And over here looks like that kind of place. Right here actually looks like a really good spot. I think this is going to be the best place to put it. Or to re-put it, that is, since we're technically rebuilding it. Oh, I didn't mean to open it. Alright, let's change the colors. Go with that green and yellow. With that jungle entrance. Alright, we're going to grab our path. The first one's going to be the exit. I already know how I'm going to do it. Boom, just like that. Love it. Love it when it just works like that. The entrance is going to be real simple. Just like that. Alright, let's open it up. We're looking at 50 cents. We'll put it at 40. Not in the prime location and not a big money maker. However, I think that it's in a better location than it used to be. And so I think it's going to get a little bit more attention. At least it's getting some attention. Before it wasn't getting any attention. And then this ride here, definitely getting a lot of attention. You know, doing better in that location than the space rings were. And ultimately drawing guests to different parts of the park, which is what's most important. Guests coming and riding this ride are going to affect the rides around it. So you can already see there's more people getting on the merry-go-round, more people riding jet skis. However, no people on these tricycles, so we're going to actually adjust the cost of this down to 80 cents. Because that's actually we're going to go 60 cents because that's really all that stupid ride's worth. But yeah, overall, kind of screwing around with some of these prices here. Don't want to lower them too much. I'm not trying to kill my profit, but I think we're doing pretty well. We're sitting well above 4,000. Hoping to hit the the $5,000 mark this episode. I think that's a reasonable goal to hit the 50% mark. Already got $8,000 to spend on another ride. I'm thinking about deleting something else over here that's somewhat boring, like the merry-go-round, and putting that in a little bit better of a location. See, look at Space Rings already a little bit more successful because of where I moved them. So maybe putting the merry-go-round, or even putting another roller coaster up over here and then having the merry-go-round in that area, that might actually potentially be a good idea. And then I could put in another smaller but more fun ride, you know, more excitement, or more exciting ride there. Guess they're complaining about the disgusting state of the passenger park. Check your handyman door. Oh yeah, look at this mess over here. Yikes, where is the handyman? That is just absolutely disgusting. Oh my god. These guys are doing a terrible job. And you know, I have them set up and whatnot, but they're just not really getting it. Like that asshole there's just literally doing circles. There, and then he goes the opposite way of where all the trash is. Like, these guys' AI just sucks, to be honest with you. At first I thought it was me. I thought I wasn't pathing them correctly. I thought that maybe, like, I didn't have enough of them. But the more I'm starting to kind of really get into the game, the more I'm realizing that their pathing just really sucks. They're not walking their paths properly, and they're just, I mean, I guess I could have more of them too, you know, 5, but I feel like 5 is such a reasonable amount for this size of park. I mean, maybe 6 would be better. But then you're crossing a threshold where you're breaking your bank on handyman and stuff, and it's just not worth it. I'm going to get another free roamer handyman to deal with any issues, but that's it. 2 free roamers and 4 that are pathed, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Hopefully it does. But enough with handyman. Let's consider the second roller coaster I want to build over here, also where I'm probably going to put a merry-go-round, and I'm probably going to put another water ride over here in this area as well. So, roller coaster. I'm thinking about going with maybe, I do like this. I want something that's got a pretty high excitement. The standing roller coasters always do pretty well. The Red Baron's a pretty popular one. It's got a really high intensity rating. Excitement rating's about average for these, but their intensity ratings are right up there. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at some other ones. 4,700. Yeah, I really want to hit that 5,000 mark this month. What's another one that's a big popular one? We looked at the stand-up, the Twister. What's this? He's got some pretty good excitement ratings as well as some good intensity ratings. Kind of pricey, but I can deal with that. How big is this one actually? Okay, not bad. And actually sending it off this way through the park is not a bad idea. Oh, it kind of makes me want to do some landscaping for it though. I just don't like... I could do it over top of these. The pathing for the entrance and exit are going to be a pain like that though. Will it fit like this over all of this? Because that would look kind of cool. It will. Like this. Looking at $12,500 for that. I've actually got the cash to do it. But I'm trying to take a look at how I would do the paths, and I'm not really digging it. You know what I need to do? I need to redesign paths entering into the park because I've lost track of how those are going. None of these paths are in a prime position to actually go through the park. This one sort of is. Let me do this one. Oh. Just so I can see where I'm going. Okay, there we go. Alright, I just wanted to build this one out here so I could get a feel. Okay, so there's that one there. I've got to do another one here. This one is not going to work. However, it is possible if I do it from here and bridge that I can probably make it. Yes. No. We'll have to go up higher. That is one hell of a staircase. That's kind of cool, though. I've got a cool idea now for this. Okay, that gives me one there, and I want one off over here. Contemplated coming off of this, but now I'm losing more benches if I do that. Could come off here as well, but that feels too out of place. So I guess this really is my best bet. Okay, like that, and then coming off this way like that. Okay, I'm happy with my 3 paths going deeper into the park. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, for this one here, I said I have a plan. I do. I'm thinking about putting the observation tower somewhere in this area. I'd love to actually raise it, but you can't do that. You can't actually, as far as I know, can't actually raise the ride, which really sucks, because I would love to raise it so it was connected to this big, massive bridge I've got going. I do like this bridge. I think this should kind of go over the park. I think that's kind of a cool concept. You know, have it kind of just going towards the back of the park. Like so, and then building bridges off of that to various rides and whatnot. Yep, I'm going to do that. I've got the money, so I'm going to do it. There we go. Yeah, it's a dead end for now, but it won't be for long as I figure out what I actually want to do with it. But I am happy with how that is. I think that's going to give me the best layout for how I'm going to build the rest of these rides. Okay, where is... I could save up... Okay, I've got 17,000. I could save up for a massively large roller coaster and ball out and just have a really cool roller coaster. That is pretty awesome, but way too expensive. 32,000 for that one. Popular roller coaster. This one's always a pretty big one. We were looking at this one. What else is there? Okay, there's those ones. Come on, give me some other popular ones. Where's the $20,000 roller coasters? Corkscrew. Ah, here we go. Okay. We've got the Cobra, the Great American Scream Machine. That's a huge possibility. Ionizer, the Activator, the Tornado. Some of these are based off of real life ones at Six Flags, hence the Six Flags symbol. I like this one a lot. Oh my god. Well, as awesome as that is, it's also extremely massive to the point where it's literally going to take up almost a whole park. I could build it over here. It would definitely be the main attraction. I'll tell you that right now. It only literally fits in like 3 spots. As awesome as that is, it's going to take up a lot of area. 19,000. Hold on. Let's take a look. There were some other different designs that were kind of cool. The Octavator's pretty awesome. And the Viper is a popular one. I'm familiar with the Viper. It was near my hometown, actually, where I grew up. The Six Flags there had the Viper. So I'm very familiar with this ride. I've actually rode this ride before. So it would be pretty cool to have it in the park. And it does look like a pretty badass roller coaster. Now, it is pretty expensive, and it is fairly long. Long enough to the point where I literally cannot get it to fit anywhere except that was... Where was that? That was a pretty good spot. I kind of like that for 21,000. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know. I'm going to think on that one. We are at the end of this episode, so I'm going to think on that one. But here's where we stand right now. Very close to busting over that 5,000. Didn't hit it this episode, but I think next episode we're definitely going to get it. Especially because we're making some hard cash now. Just going to start dropping rides like it's cool. Really building this place up. I predict probably 5 more episodes till we're finished up. And we've completed the mission and we've won. So thank you for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.